Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Toys, Muggles, and Life Struggles, a podcast brought to you by the wonderful Judy ... and myself. I am Mini Toy Adventures, and today we talk about everything from allergies to all the way to furries. Yeah, we kind of get into some of that conversation a little bit. But that being said, this is episode 26. Yes, 26 episodes, literally half a year of weeks worth of episodes so far. So definitely subscribe on all the things. Go see our faces on YouTube if you want to watch us open up toys and stuff like that. And sit back, relax, and enjoy episode 26 of Toys, Muggles, and Life Struggles.
Ta-da!
Hi.
Look, I made air explode for the countdown.
Yeah, or you're getting down on some stinky shit back there.
I mean, I wish it was that cool. I'm actually not that cool. It is allergy season in California. The pollen count is quite high, and I need multiple humidifiers in my closed room.
Yeah, everybody wants to blame like the time or the location on allergies, but really it's the person. Because I don't get allergies during whatever this mythical season is that you have.
Well, it's an allergy, right? Like everybody, either you are prone to an allergic reaction or you're not.
Again, it's the people. Don't blame the place and the location.
It is the people, but if it's because California's so dry, there's like no humidity. So everything's just like up in the air. There's a lot of things that you could possibly be allergic to.
Well,
whereas
it's way more
somewhere
dry
with
here.
Humidity just has like, yeah, but I don't think you guys have the kind of floral and fauna that we do.
I don't know.
Like my husband went and took that, like there's an allergy panel where they strip you naked and they make like little marks all over your body with different allergens. Yeah, that's how an allergy panel works.
Are you sure?
Yeah, it's so fun.
That sounds like like some kind of videos I've watched before.
They strip you and then they draw like a grid all over your body, and then they basically like it's not an injection but it's a cut. They like take a cut like with like, this cut is filled with grass, and then they like cut it, and then they like, cut it into your skin, and then they make like 100 cuts all over different parts of your body, and then over time they see which part of the grid developed some kind of allergic reaction, so they can tell you what you're allergic to. And the pages of things that he's allergic to is just like so long, pages and pages and pages, and they're all like floral and fauna that is native here to California where we live.
That just seems like an answer in search of a problem, right? Like, you wouldn't know any of this stuff. Like 90% of his life, he wouldn't have came in contact with stuff he was allergic to, probably, right? Like all this stuff.
But that's the issue. The things that he's allergic to are everywhere. They're like the freeway trees that we have here in California. He just happens to be, it seems like, allergic to California.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah,
there's a lot of bullshit there to be allergic to. Yeah.
There's like there's just a ton of things to be allergic to. And I'm allergic to the normal things that like most people are allergic to, but his is like just pages and pages and pages long. Which is why my house looks like an old people humidifier place.
Did he like go because he had a problem with something, or was he just curious?
No, he got it because he was having really like almost everyone in California has what just like generically is seasonal allergies, and they just like, one Claritin a day or like an Allegra a day or something. There's just like a 24-hour pill that you take, and if that pill doesn't work for you, you've got like 10 different like allergy brands to hop back and forth from, and one of them eventually will work for you. And so he had been hopping back and forth, and none of them were working for him. He was sneezing, his eyes were watering, it was really, really bad. So I was like, hey, maybe it's not allergies, like maybe you have cancer. So then we went to go see a doctor.
Why is everything always, it's not this, you have everything, like literally.
I mean, because I don't know what are or not the symptoms.
I've had like a rash on like my arm before, and I googled like bumpy rash, blah blah blah, and it's all, that's a sign of like, muscular cancer or something. And I'm just like, fucking Google.
Like you have, well, so I did this, I was Googling it, and at the same time I had Googled a bunch of other things, like none of the allergies pills worked, and I think we had just hit our 30s, and I was Googling other things, like he is tired a lot earlier and it takes him a long time to fall asleep. And so I was like, oh my God, and none of these allergy pills are working, and he's got cancer. And I called our primary doctor, and our primary doctor was like, honey, it's just age. Like, he turned 30 and he cannot sleep as long or as early, and it is harder for him to fall asleep.
Yeah.
And, allergy pills don't work because his body has built up a giant immunity over the many, many years that he's been taking these allergy pills. And I was like, no, I cannot deal with that. Like, also, he can't last allergy season, which is like 4 months out of the year in California. So we went to a million specialists, and they were like, oh yeah, he's actually really, really allergic to all of these things. So he's got like a specialized regimen of different pills and steroids and creams that he has to use. Jeez. Thanks to me putting him through a giant like that allergy panel where they cut him 50 million times. That was just the beginning of many things. That I was one of those crazy wives that were like, I need you to do this test on my husband right now. I'm sure he's going to die tomorrow. Like, they did just biopsies, and like they did horribly invasive things, because I was like, this is like death.
So he went through this because you put him through this, not because necessarily he wanted to.
I mean, he lightly, like, he was like sneezing all day, but he was like, this is a discomfort I am fine with. And I was like, I cannot be listening to you. Like, I'm a very light sleeper, and I just cannot be listening to this all night.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems intense. The little cuts all over your body.
It is. It was like bumpy and rashy. Like, because the average person would only have a few of them. Like, a few of the grids turn red, and it turns out husband's like allergic to so many things that like his whole back and his arms and legs were all swollen. And I was like, oh my God, could you guys not have spaced these a little farther apart? And they're like, his body is only so large a canvas, like you can only space them however far to like fit all of these things on. And so it took him, I mean, I think there was an ice bath involved afterwards. Like, there was a lot.
Jeez. That's crazy.
It was a really terrible year for him. It was an entire year that I put him through just an onslaught of medical.
Was that his Zodiac year?
His Zodiac year? No, because I felt like if I had put him through it on his Zodiac year,
was it your Zodiac year?
That he would have died. No.
Oh, so
I'm very careful about that. I would have made sure that nobody's luck would have interfered.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's nice. Wait. Are you all done with Lunar New Year?
No,
Not
it
yet.
goes on until the 15th.
Oh, so you still got like 4 days of trash piling up still.
I still got 4 days of trash piling up. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Lunar New Year at my age is not like when you're a kid, you receive a bunch of red envelopes, and everybody makes a bunch of delicious foods, and you have all these amazing new clothes to wear. As an adult, basically. I'm passing out money. I'm hemorrhaging money.
Yeah.
Like, once you get married, you have to pass out red envelopes for the rest of your goddamn life.
Oh, geez.
And ideally, if you had enough kids, then you could break even. But I've got one kid, and I've got like a million cousins and sisters who all have like just enormous amounts of children. And I'm just like, and my husband's Filipino. He's got a giant Catholic family. I'm just hemorrhaging funds.
But you have to give them money
for those funds.
Even if they don't celebrate it, you have to give out money.
Oh, his family does celebrate it,
though.
Oh,
okay. I wasn't
like,
sure.
They're Chinese by culture and like Filipino by ethnicity.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just like, it's so much.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed it a lot, thankfully, when I was a kid. Now I'm the one handing out magic, but it's a lot of cash to just like have to have liquid. And then, because you can, I don't know if you know this, because we all do things electronically, you can only take out like $1,000 from your bank account, like in cash a day or something. And we have to do it like over multiple bank accounts over multiple days in order to get the right amount of cash. And then for Chinese New Year's, you're not allowed to give wrinkled bills. So they have to be like new sequential money.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. I know. It's
intense.
It's been a very cash disgustingly hemorrhaged month.
It's a lot of toy money disappearing.
It is.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is just, and every time my kid gets a red envelope, they're like, yay for your one and only. And I'm like, why didn't I have 80 kids so that I could collect more red envelopes?
I mean, I think we both know the answer to that.
I know, because it's not worth it at all. But on a year when you're giving out, I mean, close to like $8,000-$9,000 and you get like $1,000 back. It's horrible.
Yeah. No, I could see that. That sucks. But at least you only have 4 more days left of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
4 more days, which will be nice.
And then you guys can clear out your house of all this. How's that doing?
The trash?
Yeah.
It's no, we've made good plans. Like we planned it out correctly.
That's
and
cool.
then we get away with composting, which is, putting it back in the land. So.
Oh, yeah. And you're like, if birds happen to eat it, that's not my fault.
Yeah. We've got these massive squirrels that thankfully come and eat a lot of things.
They eat the insides of your oranges.
These squirrels, I have this orange tree, this beautiful orange tree, and they leave the entire hollowed orange peel intact.
That's impressive.
Still hanging on the orange tree. And there's just like a tiny, like quarter-sized hole. And the entire, like, I'm talking like the rind, everything is gone. Like, you can barely see the white on the inside of this orange. It's orange. It's orange inside and out. Just a thin layer of orange peel still attached to the tree.
It's so impressive that they can do that.
It is.
I just imagine
the first
some
year
little...
I moved here, it's I didn't realize, and I looked up at the tree and I just saw, I was like, wow, overflowing with like 20 oranges, and there were maybe 5 oranges on there.
Huh. I just imagine a tiny little squirrel like crawling out of the hole, just covered in like orange juices.
Yes.
And he's just like, great, takes off.
They're crazy. Like we keep the oranges on the tree the entire season. We don't pick it all at once because we like fresh orange juice in the morning. And so we don't want like 2-day-old oranges for our orange juice.
Oh yeah, only peasants.
Yeah, so thank you. So we keep them on the tree, but then like it's a race because the squirrels are doing the same things. They'll only eat one a day because they realize, it's a never ending supply. And so they won't eat them all at once either. And now it's like a race. Like now there's like 5 oranges left and we're like fighting the squirrels for it.
Jeez.
It's really horrible.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
These are the horrors of the suburbs, guys. Don't move to the suburbs where squirrels will eat the trees that you try so hard to grow.
But you didn't even plant that tree. You don't even have to make it.
It's not mine. It's my neighbor's tree.
Oh, geez. So you just steal your neighbor's oranges.
It's literally, my neighbor planted this tree along our property line, and half of the tree grows into our property. So I don't even have to water or fertilize this tree. It's just an amazing, like, giving tree. Yeah.
So you're complaining about a tree that's not yours.
I'm complaining about free oranges.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's not even mine. And, the squirrels are delightful. They're like, they entertain us every morning. And I'm still like really fucking mad about it. And I had said like, let's go out and buy paper bags and wrap each individual orange and like tie it with a string. And my kid was so mad. Loin Fruit was like, the squirrels are hungry. Let them eat. Yeah. What are you just going to eat oranges for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? There's so many oranges, Mom. And I'm like, oh my God, calm down, child.
Wow. What did you bring
she
to
gets
the
really
table
mad
today?
Oh, today? Okay. So I have these Baby Born Surprise. Is this series 3, the duck ones that are series 3. And I found 2 at the store and they were individual and I didn't get to, like decide which one I wanted. And then husband went traveling. I don't know where he went. I think he went to Santa Barbara or something. And he came back with 3 of them.
Ooh.
But husband is a nice guy, and so he did not like shove his finger in them to try to figure out what it was or
Why?
like weigh them.
He fondles
just like,
he fondles minifig packages all day, but he's not
all the time.
But he's above shoving his finger inside of a couple of babies.
Well, I think what he thought was that I didn't have any, like he doesn't follow my Instagram or like watch my videos or anything. And he was like, Judy doesn't have any. She's been wanting these. I'm so glad I found them. I'm going to score some extra points. And he just picked up 3. And I was like, oh no, like I have 2 already. And I hate I'm very
12 of them, or how many? 16 of them?
There are 9. There's only 9.
Oh, okay. Well,
so it's a bit of a risk.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. What did you have today?
There are no rarities on them though, so they're just random babies.
There's no rarities. Yeah. And the two that I got, so the two I already have is this is the Woodland Triplets, which I didn't think I was gonna like them because they are not food themed, and I only like food themed toys.
What the hell? Why are they not?
This one is not food themed because they're woodland. There's like a deer or a doe or whatever, and this one's a fox. But then this one is so cool. It's got like a little wing. It looks like a little Hatchimal. So I ended up like being okay with it. It's got an acorn on its head and a little butterfly wings. So this one was not food themed, and I was like, fuck the fuck out of that. And then this one is the one I really wanted, which is the s'mores. And it's in this cute little heart sleeping bag that looks like a graham cracker, and there's little chocolate dripping out of the side, and you can't really tell, but it's like an iridescent like chocolate drip. It's like so cool. It's like kind of metallic. And then there's like a bunny and a bear. I would have liked if they were dressed more like marshmallows and actual food, but whatever. There's a bunny and a bear, which is fine. Really missed opportunity there, you guys. So I have 3 of these, and the ones I'm going to just shove it on out there. Obviously, the one I want is the birthday cake one, because that is so obviously food themed.
Yeah.
And then I want this piñata one because I love piñatas. And then I want this shooting star because that one in the middle has a sun on her head, and she's so cute.
So there's a lot of them in there that aren't food themed.
Yeah, there's only
I see a
2
planet,
food
like
themes,
a space
the
one.
S'mores and the It's very weird. This is the Galaxy collection in the center. At the bottom is the campground collection. At the top is the birthday collection.
Oh.
And so it's not food themed, which I really want.
Yeah.
And did you know they associate these with months? Kind of like the LOLs.
Oh, so they're birthday surprises?
Except there's only 9 of them, so there's 3 months that just get these fucking stupid patterns and do not have babies associated with them, which is so sad. But yeah, I don't know. There's also a lot of blonde ones in this series, and you know how I feel about blonde toys, but I really hope that there's a birthday cake in one of these 3.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Hopefully.
I have one of these new Barbie cutie revealed.
Those are so fun.
There's no surprise element to it. This is the panda. On the top, there's
what's in that tube?
What? The tube is where it's at. What do you mean?
Oh.
It's all inside.
I was like, I thought it was on that side.
No, this is just, they have just a flap.
Just a picture.
So there's a bunny, a panda, a cat, and a dog, I think. Yeah. So I have the other 3 on the way, but I got the panda today, and
they look like Comic-Con fetishes.
Oh, I love them so much. They're
so
weird.
Fun.
They're so weird and fun. And on the top, there's a little hole where you can like touch the plushy part of it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So
this is so like the idea is already slightly pornographic, and the fact that you can finger it from the top is just
there's a little heart-shaped hole that you can.
Oh God.
Touch the fuzz in.
What does that yellow dot say? Does it say finger me?
Yeah, it just has a little pointer finger that's letting you know you can stick your finger inside of here and fondle it a little bit, you know? Just the tip, though. It doesn't go very deep.
Is the head stuffed?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think the head, it's... Okay, we'll find out, but I'm pretty sure the head is, like,
We're gonna
plushy.
find out, yeah.
I think the head is plushy. So,
Grab
well,
some
you
scissors.
start opening up the babies,
Okay.
and I'll start opening up the... Oh, my God, yeah. Whoa, it just comes right out, all dressed.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of less awkward than the picture shows. It's, like, proportionally in the picture, it's like, that's so stupid.
Her head out, and her hair's underneath.
Oh, does she have pink hair?
She has, like, it's like reddish streaks, maybe like a dark pink red.
Very cool.
And white in her hair. Yeah, so the head is like a little plushy, like, kind of gives me...
That is so cute.
It gives me na-na-na vibes right now.
I'm thinking I might have to actually get that because they look so awkward and hilarious. Not the panda one because that's weird.
Why? What do you got against panda?
Well, people keep giving me panda things in a slightly kind but also rather racist type.
Right.
Yeah. I don't personally like pandas a lot, but I have a lot of them. The way people give me like a lot of Hello Kitty crap.
But you're Asian. You must like pandas and Hello Kitty.
I know. It's so weird of me to not be into the panda.
Okay, yeah. So, and there's also surprise bags inside of it too, that have little.
There's surprise bags?
Yeah. So
what could they possibly come with?
She comes with an outfit, a whole outfit. And
an outfit other than the panda?
Yeah. And I believe, her jacket is reversible. And that contributes to her outfit. Yeah. But like honestly,
I want to see what the non-panda outfit is.
As far as I'm concerned, these dolls will live in their furry costumes. Like,
I mean, can we just see what it's going to like? What they're not?
Yeah.
What if it's like something super amazing?
Yeah, no, we'll check it out. I mean, I'm
a kangaroo outfit.
It's like regular clothing, you know. But I'll take off. I'm gonna change her into her other outfit. And
if it's like a really Asian outfit,
there's these little paws, like that are removable for the hands, like the little gloves, and the same with the feet, little rubbery feet.
Are the feet attached to each other?
No. They're like little shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, she's fully articulate. Quite impressive.
I do love the blanket for this. How much is that?
$24.
What was the price point? I think it was like. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, $24. Not too bad.
I was trying to remember.
So underneath everything, we have the naked Barbie.
Wait, is that painted onto her? Is her lingerie painted?
Yeah, but it's molded also. It's
okay.
It's painted, but it's molded. So like, and she has white streaks in her hair too. Yeah, just a little bit of white up at the top. White and red and
very
black.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Those are panda colors. Duh.
I know. I'm trying not to read any weird racist thing into it.
I know. I'm assuming that's what they were going for though. Oh, and she also is a color change doll too. With hot and cold. And I guess the outfit changes with hot and cold too.
Oh, the painted on lingerie.
No, the eyes do.
Her eyes change color? Is that what you said?
No, the panda eyes. So the panda eyes, they'll change from a closed eye to an open eye with
Wait, you're supposed to get the furry part wet?
I don't know. I guess, but I'm not gonna.
That sounds like a horrible idea.
I'm not even messing with. We don't mess with color change things here.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if it was like a cool color change.
And no, they're not talking about the eyes on the costume. It came with a tiny little panda. Look.
Oh my god, that's so adorable.
This color changes.
Okay, that makes way more sense.
Yeah, but it comes with a tiny little panda, like a little pet.
An itty bitty panda.
I like that act. I like that
Does
we have
a panda have articulating anything?
No, it's just somebody shit out a piece of plastic. That has
okay.
Okay, we have shoes. What did you get?
I'm not saying until I open all three.
Oh, okay.
Because the process of doing this and then like keeping the trash tight so that I don't have to hide where my trash is.
True. This podcast is contributing to the downfall of your Lunar New Year.
Of my luck, yeah.
Oh, it's about luck, right. So if that's why you preserve trash.
Yeah, so it's like during Chinese New Year's, you have asked all of the fates to send you good health and good prosperity or whatever. and they're in the process of sending it. And if you let anything out of your house right now, you could be letting out the things that you have asked for, and angering the those entities that have gifted them to you.
That's fair. Okay. I ain't mad about it. Okay. I think. All right. Sure.
Is it red? That's like a shiny red.
Yeah, it's totally like. Yeah, it's totally shiny red. Shiny red skirt.
It's so long. Are you sure it's not like a mini dress?
Yeah, look.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not a mini dress.
Shiny.
Dude.
Oh shit. This is a duplicate.
Why do I don't know, I just feel like as I'm putting all this stuff on, the shiny red and the panda theme and what they're probably considering to be like some kind of like Asian coloring in her hair. There's seems like a lot of appropriation is happening here. And it's not even an Asian doll. It's not even an Asian face. At least if you're going to do that, at least make it an Asian doll. Right?
Yeah, I'm feeling very uncomfortable with this current iteration of this doll.
Yeah. And
it's pretty though.
yeah, I mean it is. It's pretty cool. I dig it, but I definitely feel like they were, when they put out. I think they were going with these costumes. They were going for less furry and more, like cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
With all of them.
I wonder if any of because what are the other animals? Like, if there's a kangaroo, if it looks fucking Australian, like
there's a bunny, a cat, and a dog. The other one. But I just feel like they were going for like, because like I don't know, I've been to China and stuff before, and there's like festivals where they have people dressed up like things like this, So I feel like that's kind of what they're trying to do. Alright, so I've got her outfit on. So this is her outfit. She has panda ears.
Okay.
She's a little panda ear. And she's got her jacket reverses to become like polka dots. And then she's got her skirt. It
almost looks like a cow print
and
jacket.
her red I know, it does kind of look like a cow print. But there's definitely circles and not cow spots, But yeah, this is her outfit when she's unpandified. So it's not that exciting.
Very cute.
I think that the panda outfit way more exciting.
The panda outfit is worth way more, but that's cool. I mean, it's nice that there's an extra outfit that comes with it. Also, but like, who would not keep them in their furry outfit?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody. I'm taking it off right now and putting her back in the panda.
Yeah. Okay, so I got a duplicate.
Okay.
So of the three, one was a duplicate, and it is the Mushroom Twins. So I'll post that up on my Instagram for anybody who wants to trade, but I don't think a lot of people are collecting these. What I like about this hilarious checklist is all of the code names on there start with what looks like BDSM, but it's BBSM.
Wow.
Which is so hilarious. But this is the Mushroom Twins, which I'm not mad about because one of them is supposed to be a gnome.
So
here is the mushroom
that's
house.
Not a dupe, though.
This one is the dupe.
Oh, that one is the dupe.
Of the three that I just opened, I got two of these.
Oh, okay.
So here's the little mushroom house.
Oh, wait, you got a dupe out of the three that you opened?
Out of the three that husband just got me.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he didn't do anything sketchy. He just picked up three. Yeah. So here it's like a patent leather red. It's kind of cool. It's like the same that they used for the Apple ones. I'm missing so many babies from the previous series.
The milk one?
Yeah, like for the milk, like a patenty leather, which is cute.
Yeah.
And then we'll open up the babies. Oh, this one is adorable. Okay, so here is our little gnome. She's in a gnome, like a blue gnome onesie, and like a little belt with a gold buckle. And this hat is textured. It's like a knitted, crocheted, textured hat. There's a flower on it, and there's little pink stitches all over it, and there's like a pink patch. The texture on there is amazing.
That's cool.
And it's just so cute. This is like a really cute, adorably detailed little baby.
Yeah.
And then the next one is supposed to be dressed like an actual mushroom. So let's see. Oh yeah, so she's got like a mushroom cap, definitely an adorable. I've never done shrooms in my life, so I don't know if they look like this, but from watching Alice in the Wonderland, I always imagine that they're supposed to have like really bright caps.
I don't know what shrooms look like either, Judy.
Yeah. I hope they actually look like mushrooms and that they're beautiful like this.
Sure, a quick Google search can lead any of our listeners to the right place on the internet.
In the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is the one I wanted, which is Starry Triplets. But before I open it, I want to show you how it was packaged to fit into this little thing. It is so squeezed together, and it's like a patent leather, so it's going to be hard to unwrinkle. And then it's tied together with a bunch of clear rubber bands.
Oh, wow.
To have everything shoved as tight as possible together.
So there wouldn't have been a way to even feel that one out, probably.
And yeah, and this folded part of the sleeping bag was on top. So if you did shove your finger in, you would have been touching this part, and you couldn't count the babies.
Yeah, that's true. Though a scale,
it's very clever.
A scale would help. Because 3 babies.
A scale would help.
3 babies weigh more than 2. That's just facts.
Look at how well they've folded this. Like, Jesus, I'm never going to unwrinkle this. This is so hard to. And it's like that patenty leather material. The wrinkles really show up. Okay, so here's the shooting star. It is a big pink glittery star. And there are the little pockets, 3 pockets for them to be inside of. Who cares about that, though? Let's see the sun, the cloud, and the rainbow. There's no moon.
Nobody wants the moon.
Oh, this wasn't indicated in the picture. I didn't notice this in the picture. The cloud has wings. Oh my God, this is so cute. Okay, so let's start with her onesie has a cloud that is raining. It's a happy cloud, and it's crying happy tears, and the tears are raining down her belly. And then she has a headband with 2 little clouds on it, and they're also, both clouds, the big one and the little one, have individual faces painted on them, and they're both smiling faces. And she has this beautiful pearlescent wings. Yeah. And there are texture on the wing as if it's made of feathers. God, the details on these babies are so cute. I cannot even. Look at how adorable this is.
I just wonder, like, because I don't think these are widely popular. Like, who buys them?
I know. They've been around for, like, and they're on series 3, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy to me.
They've been around for a couple
Hey,
of
this
years.
is the first baby I've ever seen with just one bun on top of her head. Do you recall any?
I don't.
This hairstyle, one bun on top of the head. This is the first time I think I'm seeing it, but I don't have a comprehensive collection of these because they were really hard to get in my area anyway. Yeah. Just one single tiny little bun on top of the head, a headband with a hair bow instead of just a hair bow that's stuck in. Interesting choice. And a 2-piece midriff bearing outfit, purple diapers, and a little rainbow shirt. So cute. And the last one, which is the one I saved for the last because it looks so adorable, is this little sun boy. Maybe a boy, probably a boy because he's wearing suspenders. So cute. Sun hat and green eyes and suspenders holding up the diapers, and there's a little shirt with the sun on it. Huh. Oh, and the suspenders crisscross in the back.
That's cute.
This is the most adorable one. I love it. Ugh. Yeah. I'm
Good
happy.
sunbait.
Even though I have a dupe.
She's back in her panda costume.
I like that.
It's
I like
cute.
that she's kicking her leg up.
Oh yeah. I did that on purpose.
I feel like I want to get one and just make it hold a cardboard sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're I like the animal costume way better than the regular costume. Like, without a doubt. And then
Does she stand well?
I mean, yeah, if you put her feet down, like I can't balance her on one foot like that, but she'll stand on her rubber feet. Things are big. So like they make it easy for you to stand this up. Like look at how big those are. So she'll stand
Very
up no
cool.
problem. Like, he's I like these costumes way better than the actual thing. And I'm glad they're not surprises too. They're just what you see is what you get. I guess the only surprise really is the outfit you get that's not there. But I don't care.
Yeah.
I just want the animal costume, not the non-animal.
Tell me again what the animal options are.
There is a bunny, the panda,
Cute.
a cat, and a dog. Or a rabbit. Maybe that's no, that's not a rabbit. That's a dog.
No, because there's already a rabbit on top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the bunny and the panda are really the only ones that I'm going to try to. I don't know how I feel. I still feel weird about the panda. The bunny. I'm just going to go after the bunny.
The bunny's cute.
Because I like the idea of it holding like a little sign.
The bunny is blonde hair and blue-eye Barbie.
Damn it.
Yeah. Yep, the bunny is actually definitely Barbie. Like, 100%.
Sadness. Oh, well.
But you won't see her when she's inside of her bunny costume, so.
I mean, the point is that you want to like take the head off occasionally because that's what makes it hilarious.
Well, then just buy two and, but are you
Swap
prepared
out.
to deal with real hair also?
I thought, like, how are you tucking it into the outfits?
With my finger.
You just shove it in?
Yeah.
Oh, you're tucking it into the head? You're not tucking it down to the jacket?
I mean, it would probably stick out of the back a little bit. She has long hair.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm just tucking it into the head. Like, I don't care what it looks like once it's tucked in the head. Doesn't
Okay.
matter. This is the cool part. Like, I just love like the
I see. Yeah.
like yoga bar.
It's so hilarious.
Yoga panda Barbie now.
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. It's just like such a unique thing.
Obscure.
Very obscure for a Barbie thing. Like, but I'm so about it. Like, these are like my new favorite thing right now, and I can't believe I found it was on Walmart.com where I got it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
People have been doing better online than they have been in the actual stores. I think a bunch of people ordered the Disney mini brands online already.
Oh yeah.
And
Yep.
I've yet to see them in stores.
Yeah, I ordered this. Actually, funny enough, I ordered this yesterday from Walmart.com.
Holy bells.
Yeah, that's why I was
That's
surprised. I texted Judy earlier, and I was like, "Sorry, Judy, I won't have any toys to open today." And then when I got back, oh my God! Hold on. Side note: the panda's head does move.
Oh, it does articulate.
Just the head. Anyway,
okay.
when I got home, I saw this, and I was like, "Wait, what? Hold on, it's on Walmart.com," and I was like, "What?" And I looked at the app, and sure enough, yeah, shipped to me and got this one today. They were all supposed to arrive on the 15th, so somehow this one came today. I have no idea what kind of magic happened to make that happen, but like,
Nice.
yeah, 1-day delivery from Walmart. I'll take it. I really like this though. It's cute. Like,
It is so cute. I'm so into that.
I think. What do you think Lauren Fruit would feel? How she would feel about these? Is it weird to her, or is it cute?
I don't think that she would be down.
Because they're kind of creepy.
She's got a really odd. I never know what triggers it, but she's got an odd thing about animals.
Yeah.
Like, she likes them from afar, like very, very far.
Yeah.
She's not even that cool with our dog.
I mean, but to be fair, your dog isn't cool with many people, so.
Our dog is a huge a-hole, but like she's very like, oh look, that puppy is so cute. Okay, do you want to go see the puppy? No, God no. Could we leave
She pet
now?
Zelda though. She did like
yeah,
Zelda.
but like she'll do it once or twice and like that's it. she'll just be like, and then move far away. She's the same way with like animal toys and like she likes them in a very far away kind of way. So I maybe got the job. Hello?
Sorry.
Did I do something weird?
No.
Oh.
Wait, so
I was like, you don't even care.
So you but like, are you taking?
So it's we're in negotiations now. I received a preliminary offer.
Yeah.
Pending negotiations. So I'm not taking what's currently on the table, but we are in negotiations, and so I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah. I just did my background check, and I think I have a physical coming up for it. I'm not sure.
Side note.
What?
You know what I found? On Walmart.com from like a third-party seller. I found Series 1 baby dino crystals. But
are they do they put the code on there?
It says Pet Rock. Identified.
How much?
I bought 2 of them for $24 each.
How? Oh my God.
Yeah.
From Series 1?
Yes, the purple Pet Rock. You know how happy I am?
What?
So whatever seller this is, they identified.
Still my favorite toy.
Yeah. And so now I will have 6 purple Pet Rocks, I think.
Oh, and the little cactus.
I know, yeah. So I bought them because it said unopened and identified Pet Rock. So they must have used the code. And
I mean, if it's not, then you would be able to return it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because it's a Walmart purchase.
Well, I mean, it's from a third-party seller though. But either way, I'm sure they're right. They only had 2 of them, and so I ordered both of them. I was just very happy to see that because I'd given up on finding any more purple Pet Rocks, because
I
haven't seen them in stores in forever, and I'm not gonna just order random ones on the internet because
right.
I wonder how many more Pet Rocks are out there. So many.
So many with.
Do
you know how I got the one that I have? I had posted my ISO.
I remember.
It's not even new. Like Niji Toys, sweet woman. It was her child. Like her child opened, played with Pet Rock, and she was like, "My kid has it," and I was like, "Can we work something out, you and I?" And she's like, and we had never traded anything before. And we barely, we were not that, great friends on Instagram. We knew each other, but, we didn't talk to each other or anything like that. And she was like, yeah, you should be able to find it because my kid has it. And I was like, well, then I have found it. Perhaps you could. Yeah,
yeah. I remember I bought, some lady on Instagram was selling a bunch of them, and I had her read me off the codes, and she just bundled them specially for me. So, I got, a couple of Pet Rocks from it. And then I found one at Fry's Marketplace that was, returned. Somebody had they'd opened all of it up already. There was no slime, and they put it back in the egg, and Fry's taped the thing together. And I just saw it, and I was like, oh, that's a Pet Rock, because you could see it once it was open. I was like, somebody returned this? Imagine some kid, opening it up and be like, I got this stupid rock, Mom. Kid, you don't know what you're
It's not a dinosaur.
Yeah. You don't even know. You don't even know the struggles, child.
Oh, my God. We hunted that rock, to the ends of the earth.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know, yeah.
I'm still, it's still, far and away one of my favorites. I never put it away. It's always out.
I have so many Pet Rocks. Lots of them. So much money well spent on all of those.
Yes, because they're amazing.
Yeah. And I have way more Series 2 rocks because I think those were more abundant, but...
Yeah. Well, Series 2 was, everywhere. Series 1, you can't even fucking find it.
One day, my Series 1 will catch up to my Series 2. Maybe. And then there's Series 3, which I have 2 Pet Rocks for Series 3. But Series 3 was gone quicker than Series 1. I think they just, pulled the plug on the whole thing.
Yeah.
Which is sad, because... Yeah.
I'm really mad because I was around for when like Glamfetti Hatchimals were out.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not going to get into any of these Hatchimals because it's just like a deep hole. It's kind of like Funko. Like you just like, I kind of like them, but I'm not going to do that to myself because I know I'll die.
Except when you buy like six Office mini moments.
Yes, that are back there. But I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do it to myself. I know that I'm going to like them, but I don't know how much I'm going to like them. So I'm just going to leave it alone. And I watched them phase out of the stores. And after I watched them phase out of the stores, I was like, oh, I feel good. You know, like I'm fine. Like they're beautiful, but I don't need them. And then yesterday, Misha sent me 2. And I had them in my hand and I was like, fuck in a hole. Like, I need this entire goddamn series. And I was around when they were in stores, but now I'm going to pay reseller pricing on this fucking series because Misha sent me 2 and legitimately I was like, I'm cool. Like, they're fine. And when I put them in my hand, I was like, oh, fuck in a hole. Like, I need every single one of these. They're so beautiful.
Did you ever find your non-chase Office moment thing?
Yes. So I don't like, you can barely see, but I have an entire wall of the Funkos. It took me, I think I got my last one like 2 days ago. I'm not even kidding. I was on the phone with Amazon and I was like, you can see that I have returned like 6 of them. And you keep sending me chases and I'm just going to keep returning them. And if you could just, whoever is in the warehouse fucking picking it, just pick a non-chase because I like, they're free returns, bro. This is just money that you are eating. And the lady was like, I understand what you're saying. Like, it's a machine that picks these. I don't have, like, we don't have a real person that picks these. And I was like, there must be something that you can do for me. I've been on hold for like 3 hours. This has now been like a 4-week ordeal and you have just eaten all of your profits in return shipping, which I will continue to make you fucking eat.
Imagine being that customer service agent on the receiving end of a Karen call about getting too many rare pop moments.
It's so horrible.
Like, people fight over these chases and you're just like, I don't
order
fucking
like
want
20
these.
of them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is not even, and I think I got transferred like twice. And this, like, the second person that talked to me was a dude who was like, that's like the best episode ever. You don't like the episode where they all like get into different costumes and go to Rashida Jones' like warehouse. And I'm like, bro, I do not, I have no memory of this episode. And I love The Office.
That's so cool. I find that hilarious.
But I finally got it. Oh my God. And then the returns process was so annoying. I work next to the Claremont colleges, which are like a bunch of different colleges grouped into one area. And I think it's like 7 colleges or something. And I wanted to do an Amazon and a return. And when I did it at the end of the day at work, the UPS store was closed. So they were like, do you want to drop it off at an Amazon locker? There is one like 1 or 2 miles away from you. And I was like, yeah, I will drop it off at an Amazon locker. I did the whole thing where I sign up and they're like, great, you are clear to drop it off at an Amazon locker. And I go, it's a locker at the colleges. And when I get there, I'm like, where is this locker? I'm like at this GPS location. And I go back onto my Amazon app and it's like, BTW, this locker is like student access only. Like you must, it's in the dormitories and you have to have like a student key to like get into this building. And so then I had to wait around for like 15 minutes until somebody was dumb enough to assume I was a student. And I would be like, oh, hold the door, please. I forgot my key. Like I bum rush in to like try to get into this Amazon locker. It was so horrible.
You should just not use the locker option when returning.
Which I was like, I didn't know that some of these lockers were private. Like, what the hell, guys?
It says on the thing, if you're looking, it says requires access.
It didn't say it until after. Like, it was just like, do you know where the Claremont Colleges is? And I was like, yes, I know where the Claremont Colleges is. And then it was like, yeah, and it had like 50 prompts. And I was like, cool. And it was horrible.
That's funny.
And like 2 of the students the first two that wouldn't let me in, or I was like, hey, I like this is totally my dormitory. Can you just like hold the door for me? And they're like, fuck no. And then like the third one, like sort of eyed me up and down. And I was like, I swear I am a student here. I just caught out of with Professor blah, 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 blah. Right. And then they finally let me in.
That's funny and creepy at the same time.
It's horrible.
You're just like sneaking onto like a college campus. Yeah.
Yes, these poor students.
Just
who are
30-something-year-old Judy pretending to be a college kid.
And I also don't know like what, like if it's a code or a key card or anything. I had no knowledge of how they access it. So I was like, I just forgot my to get into the door, like just mumbling because I have no idea what I was supposed to forget.
That's really funny.
It was horrible.
Yeah. Wow. Well, good thing nothing bad happened. And you got your returns.
No one stole my liver.
Yeah, you got your returns in, and now you have your complete set, no chases.
I have my complete set that I haven't opened yet because I'm still in negotiations for this job. I was supposed to open it and like display it at my cubicle, which I'm like, so now they're just sitting there staring at me like, are you or are you not going to take this job?
Yeah. You have to figure that out too. A lot of tough decisions. Just a bunch of weirdness. Lots of tough decisions.
Lots of tough decisions. Hopefully some answers next week. At least I got the answer this week that there's hot water at my gym.
Oh, they fixed it. Yay.
They fixed it. I did some swimming. I still feel like post-COVID, once my lungs are submerged in water, I feel a lot of pain.
Yeah.
And I'd called my doctor about it. And the first time my doctor was like, don't even bother calling us until like 3 weeks after or 3 months after because your body's still healing. And I'm getting close to the mark. And I called them again. And my doctor essentially like told me in a nice way that it's in my head. He was like, if the pain is not that much, perhaps have you considered pushing through it? And I was like, what the balls? Like, it feels like somebody is sitting on my chest when I go underwater. And he's like, yes, that is called water pressure. Have you felt it previous to COVID? And I'm like, oh my God.
Wow. That's funny.
Yeah. This doctor hates me so much. Well, after I gave birth and I was like, there's so much pain at the same incision doctor? Point. It's the same doctor.
People have doctors
I was
for
like,
that long?
The C-section scar. Of course. You don't have a primary that you go to?
Yeah, but I've never had one for, 4 years in a row?
Yeah, it's your primary doctor.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
So my primary was like, my C-section is like on fire. The scar is like on fire. I'm telling you, like it's infected or something. And he's like, look down. Does it look swollen? And I'm like, I can't see because my giant empty belly is there. Like I can take a picture of it and it doesn't look terrible. It looks like stitches. And he's like, yeah, maybe your pain tolerance is just very low. And I was like, oh, wow, you don't even want to see my C-section scar?
Well, there's a phantom pain type of thing, too, that happens with, like,
yes,
like where you're just, like, so used to something hurting or whatever that you kind of just do kind of come up with it in your head.
Yeah, my doctor is big on me being very dramatic. And I can understand that my personality is really large, but I would not, exaggerate when talking to a medical professional.
They probably are just thinking like, man, this chick trying to get some painkillers or something.
Yeah, which I'm not even like my chart says I'm allergic to narcotics. So I'm not even allowed to I don't even know what they would give me if I needed to.
Yeah, they're like, she's trying to get something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what your advantage would be. I'm Chinese,
and my parents didn't give me any drugs when I was growing up.
Yeah.
So I had no experience with drugs, and the first time I took just a regular over-the-counter Tylenol, I was like high. I was like floating and like in a really happy mood. And then I never took it again because I was like, this is bad news. And so when I went in for my C-section, I had no painkillers in my system before, and they did the spinal tap. And I started having seizures, and they were like, oh, did you know you're allergic to narcotics? And they're telling me as I'm seizing on the table. And I'm like, I do not know because I've never had painkillers or drugs or street drugs or anything before. And they're like, that is very odd for someone your age. And also it was a spinal tap. So it's going to be a while before it's out your system.
We're just odd that people don't do drugs at your age or what? What are they trying to say?
People at your age have not discovered that they are allergic to narcotics yet.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
And then it was a spinal tap, and I was, it was an emergency C-section. So I was seizing on the table, allergic to narcotics, as they cut me open to take my baby out.
I can only imagine how fun this was for Merv.
Oh, I'm not even
Losing
kidding.
his
He
shit.
had these moony eyes where he was just like, look at our beautiful baby, our baby covered in like blood and like the white crap. Right. And he's just like, and I'm on the table, like, and they had to strap me down to like a Jesus cross because I was seizing so hard. Like my arms were all strapped down and my body was strapped down and I was seizing against this thing. And he was just like, look at this beautiful baby. Today is the best day of our entire lives. And I was like, literally like wanting to kill him.
So he's not worried about you. The baby's okay.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Literally, like the baby came out and they take the baby over to like an area to like put gross things on their eyes and like wash the baby.
Yeah.
And his like seizing wife, who's like cut wide open, doctor elbows deep in me. He's just like, I'm gonna go see our babe, and then he like heads on that way, and I'm like,
he's like,
does anybody want to be with me? Yeah.
They got this.
It was and I didn't see him again for like another hour. Like it was.
That's funny.
Yeah. And he's still to this day, he's like, that was the best day of my entire life. And I'm like, was it? Was it the best day of your life? Yeah.
That's kind of innocently sweet, though. Like
It is.
He's just happy to see his baby.
But he also has like a bone deep like trust in Western medicine.
Yeah.
That he was like, Judy's going to be fine because she's in a real hospital and not in like, like with a midwife at the village
in
where I would have been
Philippines or
born in the
or-
Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to him, he was like, we are in America. You will not die. And I've got this beautiful baby.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's a fair assumption because I'm sure there's a lot more deaths for way less severe things in that kind of situation that he's used to. So,
yeah,
hooray for Western medicine.
Yeah, but I grew up here and I was like, I'm gonna die. Like they've strapped me onto this Jesus cross and I'm never gonna get out of it.
That's funny. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a wild ride right there, everybody. And
it is.
This has been a wild ride of a podcast with pandas and babies. And
such a fun podcast with all the toys. Seriously, I'm gonna probably I'm very uncomfortable with the weird panda vibes, but I still want it more than I want the bunny now that I know the bunny's blonde hair, blue eyed.
The panda's so cool. How do you not want the panda because you don't want to try to enforce some like stereotype?
I don't want the panda, because I don't want to pay for something that says it's okay to have the outfit that comes with a panda be like shiny red. Yeah,
that's what I thought. Like I was like,
it's like weird black hair.
Yeah, it's like
I'm just uncomfortable with like the red and white streaks in the black hair that's not an Asian doll that you've put into a panda, and you like then you want to like say like it's not Asian, but here are all these weird Asian stereotypes thrown in.
Yeah, I don't understand about that.
I'm uncomfortable with that whole thing.
I mean, I can't say it's not an Asian doll, but I mean, come on.
It's not an Asian doll.
You know what I mean? Like
no, those are not almond eyes.
Yeah, and they very clearly have they have the blonde doll, they have the black doll, they have another white girl, I guess, and I don't know if she's supposed to be like Hispanic or something. I'm not sure. Yeah,
the coloring, the tone, like the skin tone almost looks like slightly Hispanic.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with.
I think the furry, like I personally am so into really weird concepts like this, and I think that like the slightly dirty concepts behind it is also something I'm really into. Like I like a lot of things about this line enough that I would get by my aversion to real hair, but
so it's like now
I've got this weird Asian thing going on.
You can pose them like in like a weird like
yes, there's just a lot of dirty things you can do with it.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's creepier that they're offering this to children or creepier that me as an adult enjoys this. I'm not sure.
I think what's weird is that like we have pervy intentions when we look at it and we're like, let's go buy it.
True. I didn't have those intentions when buying it. I bought it.
I mean, I looked at it and I immediately was like, sex outfit. Like,
That is a sex
that's
panda.
like a slutty fetish outfit, right?
That is
Like,
definitely a sex panda. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Well, sex pandas aside, go subscribe to our things on the YouTubes and the bells and
Yes.
all the podcast platforms. Because
I believe this podcast is releasing a day before Valentine's Day. You and your lover can listen to our dulcet tones as you are opening your sex panda toys on Valentine's Day.
It'll either be on
enjoying
Valentine's
a good
Day
time.
or a day before. But yeah, if you want.
Okay.
I mean,
yeah.
either way, I mean, I feel like even just right around that holiday is like sex panda holiday. You know, like
Yeah.
if there
the
was
perfect
ever
time.
a day.
And just, rest assured, when you hit that subscribe button, every single holiday will have something appropriate to commemorate it with, because Dominic and I are in stores constantly looking for things like sex pandas.
Yes, exactly. So that's not weird at all. But thank you for listening, everybody. And
Yes.
yeah, and we will. What is next week? We'll be back next week, right? We don't have anything.
Yeah, we'll be back
crazy
next
going
week.
on? Yeah.
I don't think anything crazy is going on for a while. It'll be the end of Lunar New Year, and I will have money again.
Oh yeah, and less trash. So congratulations.
Yes, less trash, money, have cut my hair, all of those things.
You can't cut your hair either?
You're not allowed to get rid of things on you. Like, you can't cut your hair.
Oh, but not even if you save it?
No, you're not even allowed to cut your nails.
Oh, wow.
Like, nothing is leaving you. Like, poop can leave you because it's legitimately poop, but nothing else can leave you.
Like, not even like semen?
I think that it's heavily frowned upon. And
Like,
I don't think it would
Judy's
be leaving
like, I
because it would
don't
be
fucking
entering
care about that.
yeah. I don't. Let's just not ask the question. We won't know the answer. We won't know we're doing anything wrong.
All right, well.
That's been my whole thing in life.
Yep. That's how this podcast is ending. Yep.
Yes.
All right.
You can have sex during Chinese New Year's. Happy everything, guys.
Bye.
Bye.